Hello everybody, welcome back to Banished. So we are doing pretty good. We got the two fields going. We moved, I actually looked it up in between episodes here. Crop rotation doesn't really matter. And the reason for that was, apparently according to the developer, it didn't really add much to the game. Like if you had, let's say 50 fields, and you had to go around to each of them and select, manually change the crop, it would be a huge amount of work for no real benefit. No real gameplay benefit. And if you were able to set it up to do it automatically, well then what would be the point? It would just be a thing you check off and then you're done. So I understand why that doesn't, or that's not in the game, and it makes sense. But now that we have those crops, these things are coming along good. Look at all these trees. Let's unpause it here. These things are going to be growing up probably another year, I would think. We also got a bunch of new little ones planted in there. I think we're going to start getting a lot of wood out of this once all these things grow up. Because it looks like most of the mature trees that are here... Oh no, there's still some. There's still some. But most of them have been cut down. And you actually see that on the ground there. You can see the radius where all of them have been cut. This guy isn't producing as much as I would like. I'm thinking maybe we'll start moving over in this direction, although... How many students do we have? 3. And we're going to be getting more here soon, but I don't know if we're going to have enough to move into, say... What was it? Like, building a quarry just yet. I'd like to get a good population base for that, and for that we need a good, stable food base. And it's kind of fluctuating a little more than I'd like. We keep going up to about 8,000 and then down to 6,000. I don't know, maybe another fisher? Another fisherman right there, maybe? Oh, somebody died! Died of old age. Ernard the tailor. There is no laborer to replace him. Well, I guess we'll put this builder as our tailor. There we go. And maybe we'll increase the speed a little bit here. We'll pop it up to 10 times for a little bit. 3 graves are taken, or is it... No, I thought somebody else already died. I thought we were already up to 3 deaths. Maybe not. A child named Frederick was born. Where was that? Oh, right there. Alright. Another thing that the school does is kind of slows down population growth a little bit, I think. Or at least for those years where those people who would have been having kids at, 10 are in the school. But once you get through one generation, it kind of goes back to normal. There's about 5 or 6 years where, or 5 or 6 ages, person ages, where you're not getting any new adults because they're all going to school. But then once they start leaving school, it kind of goes back to normal, assuming you have consistent population growth. So all of these are being harvested. Well, this isn't being harvested yet, but it should be soon. Oh yeah, here it comes. And it's still increasing as they do it. I guess these are ripening. And then by the time they get down to harvesting that... Where are they taking everything? Are they taking it directly into into here? It looks like they're running straight over there. Let's follow one of these guys. Where are you going? Follow. So he's harvesting. Now he's going to bring it... No, he's still harvesting. Oh, he's going to bring it over here. I don't know. Okay, fine. Getting a lot of food. Okay, we're almost up to 10,000 food. Now, what is our food... Oh, yeah, let's up that. Let's bring that up to... Well, you know what? Let's just edit this directly. How about 50,000? I thought we already changed that. Oh, well. We're out of logs and out of firewood. And that's not good. Well, I guess we could order some people to cut down some trees now. Why don't you take these things out? Now that the farmers are done in the fields. So what did we get out of this one this year? We got... Wow, even more beans than last year. What did we get out of this one? 11,000 squash, or 1,100 squash, 1,200 almost. I'm not going to complain about that. And how many peaches? Not a great amount, but some. Variety is what's important here. Well, I probably shouldn't have increased this until we get a good stock of firewood on hand. And we're pretty low on it. How are these guys doing? Well, 104 last season. Oh, it's still this season. I guess we didn't get a whole lot of logs out of here because we had so few trees that were mature. So once all these grow up, we should... Yeah, a lot of these are getting nice mature trees. We should start getting a good haul of firewood out of here. Good, good, good. And we'll have to wait to build the fisher thing. The firewood's kind of more important at the moment. In fact... Well, I guess we do need the tools still. And this is the tailor. Oh! Chard the vendor died of old age. Dara Lee has replaced Chard as a vendor. Now, people are dying of old age now. That's not good. But I guess it'll open up... Oh, there's a merchant. I guess it'll open up spots in the houses at least. Like, this guy's probably going to die soon. 67, that's pretty old. This is kind of the crunch point. If you don't have, you know, enough people coming up to replace them, and I think we're doing pretty good. If you look at our population, we have 8 children and 2 students. Oh, another person died of old age. Ew, that's not good. That's not good. Hopefully we don't get into a bad situation here. What is this guy selling? Plum peaches and iron. I just want the seeds, really. We'll let him go. 10 sheep. Have we been getting wool? We have. We got 40 wool. There. And another 26 there. Maybe we'll start upgrading to wool coats. Oh, and another person died with nobody to replace them. A farmer. Ooh, that's not good. Who can we shuffle around? The hunters can probably do without one, and we'll put them into farming. The farming is more important than the hunting. Oh, another person. 2 more people became students. Good, good. Maybe we should build some more houses here. I get the feeling we're going to be running into population problems, and we're not going to have enough people leaving the houses to open them up for new citizens. Let's put a house, I guess, right there. And then another one there. But we're going to need logs, too, so maybe... actually, you know what? Let's bring this down to 5 again. Maybe we'll cut some trees over here. Oh, this is going to be going gangbusters now. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. We're still really low on the firewood, though. I wonder if it's... Well, I mean, these guys should still be going to the vendor to get wood, right? Hopefully. Okay, we got another adult. They became a laborer. Let's put them into hunter, I guess. And we can shuffle people around if more people die. Still at 10 sheep. That's doing fine. The bean field looks like it's already entirely planted. That's not a bad... You know, we should have been growing beans. That plant's fast. Maybe we'll do another bean field once we get the population for it. Oh yeah, we need builders, don't we? Hmm. Who can we pull away? I guess we don't need the traders, do we? Not at the moment. We'll pop them into building. How are these guys doing? 696 fish last year. 800. I think we could do well with another fisherman right there. But we're gonna have to wait until we get the people to do it. Nice, we're getting some wool coats in there. How much wool do we still on hand? We have 8 in the tailor shop. 12 there with 2 wool coats. And there's still 26 wool in there, too. Hendel the fisherman has died of old age. You know, the fishermen are probably outputting more food than the hunters, but, we'll leave that be. 7 of 12. We're gonna need another graveyard soon, too. Where could we put that? Maybe there? We'll wait a little bit. We still have some space there. Okay, so those houses were built. That's good. We can take these guys off building now. Although we have a lot of stone. You know what? Let's make that a graveyard. Let's do it while we're thinking about it. Before it becomes a problem. Town Hall. I don't think the Town Hall... Well, if we build the Town Hall, then we can get nomads. But I don't think... Oh, it's 62 logs. We can't afford that right now. Cemetery. That only needs stone, and we have stone. How about... 12 by 9, right there. There we go. And we'll get some logs out of that, because they'll come chop it down. I feel like we're burning through logs at an incredible rate, even with these two guys here. Maybe they're too far. How did you get squash and beans? You know what I think happens with that? You know why I think it does that? Where it has, when you look at one of these places and it has, you know, weird things like this, it picked up stone and iron and squash and beans. I think what happens is that when the person who, like, let's say somebody was over here harvesting the field, and they picked up a bunch of squash, and then they started walking back, and they came over here and picked up a load of logs, and then came and put them away. I think it counts all of what they're carrying is coming from the last place they were at, is my guess. And so it just assigns those squash and those beans to their last location. Looks like it's going to be another good bean harvest this year, at least. How are we doing? Oh, another person died from a falling tree. A forester. I guess we're going to have to start keeping a surplus supply of labor sitting around. And we can't keep assigning everybody to a job, because we're going to be needing people to replace them here. Okay. There we go. We'll put those two there. We need... Let's pause for a sec. We need a fisherman and we need a forester. There we go. Hopefully they'll work that out. Forester, herbalist, student, child, child. Good, good, good. We got people coming up. Student, child, child. Student, child. No children there. Or there. And 2 there. You guys need to get busy. Oh, they did get busy. Perfect. 1 child. And we seem to be doing good for the wool. We've got the maximum amount of coats. We need more iron. Can we pick up any iron off the ground? Oh, there's some. May as well pick that up then. Anything that is in there. Is there any more kind of sitting around? 62 logs last season. 68. Okay, so we're doing a little bit better there. We're just blowing through them like crazy, though. We're not keeping any logs on hand. We're running through them, turning them into firewood, and the firewood is immediately disappearing. I almost feel like we're going to need another forester. Like, maybe... I don't know, maybe over here? 2 is not enough, or at least 2 in the same area. Maybe it does. Maybe it does affect, their ability to bring in logs. Having 2 of them right on top of each other. Because usually you can look at getting, you know, like almost 100 out of each. And if they're only turning in 80 to 90, that's not really enough. I don't know. But I don't want to branch out too far from the market for that kind of thing. Like, ideally we would come down maybe over here where we're not doing anything. But getting there is kind of a pain. If we did that, we'd have to put the houses there. And then that's a fair distance over to the forester. And we'd have to build a tunnel or something. I guess we could come around that way, but that'd be... That might not be bad. We could put a stockpile there and a barn there and just have a road coming around the edge. Something to think about. Maybe we'll see if we can keep up with this, though. Maybe we will eventually get ahead of the curve here. Because people aren't running out of firewood. We're just blowing through the logs a little too fast. Herbs are going alright. These guys are producing a great amount. That's great. We're getting like 2,000 food from that hut. How'd this guy do last year? 660, that's not great. Might have been an early winter. I wasn't really paying attention. But we got a full crop of beans, so that was good. We're getting less and less peaches, though. There are quite a few dead trees in here, though. Maybe it's just kind of a cyclical thing. Oh, wow. We have 16 children and 5 students. So we're doing good on that front, I think. I think we got more than enough to replace everybody who's going to start dying off here. There's a 75-year-old woman. She's not going to last long. And then her husband is 58. Maybe he'll remarry. 30 and 35. There we go. This is one of our first houses, I think. Maybe, well, kind of close to one of the first ones. Looks like it's already turned over. Has 1 child. 78 and 69. So we're just kind of waiting for them to die and open up the house. 77 with a 33-year-old. Wow. 75, 67. 62, 69 with their live-at-home 37-year-old son. Ooh, 2 30-something-year-old daughters. They might not be able to have children. They might be living there too long. We have the available men that we could build houses and get them out of there, but again, that might kind of result in a population explosion I don't want to deal with. Well, let's go for it. We can always put another field in. We will have the labor to do it. Let's put another house there. We'll put one there. We'll make a little room for... Actually, where do we want that road? There. So if we go like that, we can bring a road through there. There we go. We don't have anybody to actually build these at the moment. But we'll put the road... There we go. They'll at least clear it out here, and I'm thinking they'll bring the resources so that when we do assign people as builders, it should just start happening. Might be the builders who have to bring the materials, I don't know. I think all of our free laborers are taking up farming at this point, though. Our total population, though, has grown pretty big. We're up to 46 is 7 is 53, and 9 is 62. 62 villagers. So that's not bad. Still a lot lower than it could be, though. I'm playing a little bit conservatively. And trying to keep an eye on that food. Like, we were almost up to 10,000, now we're down to 76? That's not... That's a bit more of a swing that I would like. But these guys, well, there was still only 10 sheep. They need to start breeding faster. I'm just glad they haven't, Oh, we got a person we gotta assign as a builder. I'm just glad they haven't caught that blight again. Oh, Furban the vendor died of old age. Well, we can put this person who's a builder right now into being a vendor as soon as they grow up, I guess. Although we should be getting more people out of the school here soon. We have 7 students in there. They should start outputting in not too long. And then hopefully some of the very elderly in here will start kicking off. Like them. Garlander and Adelupe. And then maybe the housing situation will kind of solve itself. See, this might be a bad thing. She's 38 years old. I don't know what the upper age limit is for having children. But now she's occupying a house. And... oh no, she's 31. She'll be fine, I think. He's 38. That's fine. They'll do just fine. Hopefully. But there is an age past which the women won't have children anymore. And I think it's 40? Oop. Merchants. What do you got? Steel tools. I don't really need that. Looking for seeds. Although we don't have the firewood to buy them. I'm going to turn this one off. And I'm going to reassign that woodcutter to the vendor. And then we'll leave this person just in the labor pool to replace whoever dies out next. And there we go. Essie the vendor died of old age. Perfect, I guess. How are you doing? 800 venison last year, not bad. Got another student. Good to see. 8 students, 7 children. 10 out of 12 graves are used, so it's a good thing we built this. We got 32 grave sites in there. We're going to lose a couple fishermen here soon. And a farmer. Well, one farmer. I'm going to bet she's going to reap... oh, that's two dudes. Is this... I'm going to guess that's his son, and they're not... What? Jen Carley the vendor's died of old age. Didn't she just get assigned to that? Oh, she probably wasn't one of the ones that was... probably wasn't one of the children, was she? Where did she live? Probably right there. I'm going to bet. Patrick's wife, I'm guessing? So he's going to die soon, then we're going to have an open house. Good. Good, good, good. But we also need to replace that vendor. Yeah, she literally just replaced somebody as a vendor who died of old age. Same season, she dies of old age. Harvest is coming in. What do we get? 1140 beans. No peaches? Oh, it's not that time for them yet. Gonna get a good squash harvest this year, assuming we don't get an early winter. So that's good to see. See, when we turned this guy off, we actually start building up logs, which is fine, and that's kind of expected. But we seem to be building up more firewood as well. I don't get that. Shouldn't they be working double? I don't understand. Wow, lots of children. 3 more children. But I think we're kind of at a sustainable point here, where we're getting some decent turnover. And everybody's getting educated, so they should start living longer. They should start working better, which is what we want. All of the kind of first generation uneducated folk should be kind of moving on here. 12 sheep now, good to see. Oh, there goes another fisherman. Was that this guy? It was. There was a 79-year-old guy there. Now there's an 18-year-old and a 27-year-old. Excellent. Well, not excellent, but as it should be, I guess. So I think maybe we'll end the episode here. Harvest is not quite coming in. Oh, it's coming in there. Why not here? Oh, there's some of the peaches coming in. Yeah. Okay, I think we'll end this here. I'm going to pause, and we'll continue in the next episode. Things are going pretty well. So once again, I'm Nightcat. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.